Alright, real quick because it's daytime, I got stuff to do tonight. Briefly, review on Vlogmas Day 19. It's like that thing. It's, you know, if your dad catches you smoking, stuffs you in a closet with a big pack of cigarettes and says you're not allowed out till you smoke all these cigarettes. And then by the time you're done, you're sick of smoking cigarettes and you never want to do it again. So I've read virtually every single Vertigo comic, and my enthusiasm, albeit cautious enthusiasm in places, is essentially gone now. I mean, and Books of Magic 2 is a deep part of that, because I expected good things from it, and I did not get good things. So, briefly, Books of Magic number 2, it has very little, virtually no subtlety that was in the original Books of Magic, Arcana of the Books of Magic. It's not a lot happens. The main character scowls a lot. One of the cats yells at me, and I just don't care. It has one of the things that was so endearing about the first book, the original Books of Magic, was it was such an endearing story about a boy, you know, who has a troubled home life. He's very relatable, but fantastical things are happening around him, but he's still who he is. He doesn't immediately become a wizard. He's very hesitant at first. It takes some time to get confidence in himself, and so on. It just this book, this total reboot for 2018 has zero charm. That is its greatest crime. It's the same damn story, compressed, done in a hurried fashion. It's joyless, and it's a poor understanding. It's like someone who didn't understand the original book, read it, and tried to quickly get through the original storyline. I don't like it. I would be very happy to never read this again. I don't want to continue reading because it's just depressing to read, as a big fan of the original series and of Vertigo. So this is the end for me. I'm not touching Books of Magic again unless something amazing happens. It's joyless. The art isn't great. The story's unsubtle. It feels rushed. It feels sloppy. A lot of these Vertigo titles feel goddamn sloppy. The last one I read looked like it hadn't really been edited, and it had listed 4 freaking editors. This is no better. It feels... I don't know what the editors for these do. I honestly don't. I don't know who the editor is. I don't know what they're doing. They're certainly not editing this comic book. So, I am done with the Books of Magic. I don't recommend Books of Magic number 2. I was having this thing where I was like, well, maybe I'll, like, as part of this review, what would I do differently? What do you do to fix it? But I don't know what to do to fix this. Start over. Don't reboot the entire series. Get better editing. Get better art. Get more interesting writing. Make the characters interesting. Maybe go in a new direction. It just goes on and on and on until it's like, just knock the house down and build a new one. I don't know what to recommend for this. I don't recommend reading it. I don't recommend buying it. Don't get Books of Magic number 2. It's not very good.